It's yeah, Magus, yeah. Plus, it's got Kane, K Solo,
So
X.
we probably do. We probably want some hydras, right? Like the bio. What's the one that draws, right?
Oh, Hydroid Crisis. So yeah, so it's add 2 colors when you next cast a spell with X in its mana cost or activated ability with X in its activation cost this turn. Copy that spell or ability. You may choose your targets for the copy.
What's the one that destroys artifacts and enchantments?
Oh, I love that card. Uh, infet. No, it's something infestations.
Whip.
No,
Oh, Mike. Hello, Whiptail. You said. What's Whiptail?
I just saw ass flipping.
Whiptail worm. What's up? That's Mike. What's up, Mike?
Yo, use a bitch.
Uh,
No, I'm kidding.
no, I'm trying to think. There's the turtle that you can pay X to have it come in, and you can pay 2 to destroy an artifact or enchantment. Then there's also the one that can fight stuff or destroy artifacts and enchantments, right? That's
It's
like 3 green and
Steelbane Hydra. You
steel
can remove a
bane.
counter from it, destroy artifact or enchantment.
Is that yeah? And it starts with X, so that seems good. And then there's like a
Pest
3.
infestation. That's what it's called.
What's it called?
Pest infestation.
Oh, that seems good.
And also, you get twice the amount of X, like bug pest tokens, and so you would get
Wait,
double of that.
isn't there an enchantment in these colors that does things with X spells?
Unbound Flourishing. So when you cast a permanent with a man, like case X, you double the value of X. It's a permanent spell.
Oh,
Then whenever you cast into a sorcery spell or activate ability, if that spell's mana value, mana cost, the ability's activation cost contains X, copy that. So yeah, Unbound Flourishing works for that too. That's getting an expensive
wait,
card.
does it work for that?
Yeah, because it's the bottom half is a copy.
Oh, okay. I put it in the maybe board for a second, but okay.
No, we want that.
Okay.
We got the Crisis.
Wait, we can
Um,
also do where's enchant? Why is it not letting me scroll? It's not letting me do enchantments. Okay, I'm gonna do this in an annoying way. I'm gonna Oh no. God damn it. Pest infestation. Okay, so yeah, I got the crisis. Uh there was like this Hydra that they played in standard that like fights things or like I thought
Voracious Hydra.
is
And
that
it
the
enters with battlefield X counters on it, and then it either doubles its counters or fights something.
yeah, that thing
So
seems
we
good.
get to run Curse of the Swine
Oh
and
my
copy it.
god,
Best deck.
Do we want to play the combos because it does just add mana? So we can play like the Freed from the Real and
Yeah, and then it means our next spell is copied like infinitely amount of times.
wait, hold on.
Well, they only do make colorless, but if we have, it also works with a if we want to do the shenanigans with
Dramatic reversal?
yeah, dramatic reversal on the scepter. Because it goes in, like it doesn't go plus mana, but it has infinite
As long as we
activations.
I guess we could use like mana rocks, I guess. To
Oh,
do
here's the funny thing, right? So say we activate Magnus with that 10 trillion times, and we do a Blue Sun Zenith for one. It'll copy it for every single time we've activated her, and then we just target all of our opponents with each individual copy, and we win the game. But if we want to do that, we can also just play like a value engine. There's also a lot of really good stuff we can run.
Mhm. Okay. Uh
But I like a pull
Twinning
from this.
staff?
Yes, Twinning Staff. Crackle with power could also just be a way to kill everybody.
Blue Sun Zenith.
Oh, he meant Whip Tongue Hydra is another thing I think he was thinking of, or he was saying.
How do you spell that?
Destroys all creatures with flying. But no, it doesn't have an X in its mana
Yeah,
ability.
it's not just Hydra. We're not just making Hydras. We're doing like X spells in general. Also, you said pull from tomorrow, right?
Yeah. Yeah, nice draw. Oh, that's an interesting one. So it might be a little bit harder to pull off, but Finale of Revelation, getting to copy that would be gross.
Oh
So you
yeah,
draw
you get to
draw X
untap. Yeah,
cards. Yeah,
yeah.
if it's 10 or more. Speaking of which, if we have, depending on what our creatures be, we could also run a Finale of Devastation.
Oh no, Derek, what was the blue card you said? The one that you draw and you deal damage? The copy
Oh,
one?
Expansion Explosion.
Yeah. Mhm. Hmm.
Did you want to run a Blue Sun Zenith as well?
I got that.
You want to run Crackle with power? That's another way to win the game,
Sure.
especially with it copying and doing 5 times the X damage.
I definitely want Patriarch Seal. That's the artifact that untaps the legendary. And probably Minamo?
Yeah, I need to pick up a Spore Cyst. I think that's the card that with for each 2 mana into it, you get to search for that many lands.
Yeah. Isn't there a mana rock that plays with X spells? Or like it.
Oh no, it's no, it's not the multi kicker one. It's like Astral Cornucopia.
Mm-mm.
It's like 3x.
No, not Astral Cornucopia. There's one that's like when you cast an X spell, it gets like counters on it or something. I can't remember the name. I've seen someone play it. I think it comes in. What's the old commander called? The
From
the old one that makes Hydras.
oh
I'm pretty sure it's from that deck.
I know what you're talking about. Because it's the Sultai one.
Yeah.
Zara the exemplary. Oh, elementals palette.
Is that
So whenever you cast a spell with X and its mana cost, you put 2 charge counters on it. 1 mana, it attacks for any mana, or you add a colorless for each counter on it, and it can only use to pay spells with X in it.
what is it called again?
It's called Elementalist's Palette.
Seems good. Because it's just
yeah, I like
a
that.
mana rock in general, so. Yeah, that's from that deck, I'm pretty sure.
So there is a bunch of the new Tyranids that have X in their mana ability, but it just depends how much if we want to actually run with them.
Do we want to try to stick to as much instant and sorcery tribal as we can do?
Oh,
Or how
I'm
do
just
we
reading
want
if
to do
there's
it?
any good ones with like.
Because we can either go in the direction of like sticking to hydras and creatures that do it, and then just play the green ways to draw instead of an instant sorcery tribal deck.
But what about Wake in the Woods? Create X 1/1 green forest dryad land creature tokens.
I just got that from Mike. That seems funny. I like that.
Look how it's $20. Jeez.
Yeah, because of landfall decks. I'm not even playing it. I don't even think I really need Tatiova. It's just it does what it does already.
Because in Tatiova, it's basically draw X cards and you can just
Yes.
run a blue sun.
Yes. And the problem is they all, they have summoning sickness. But it's still, I mean, it's still pretty good. It's a lot of mana. It's more fun in here where you get to copy it. But so we can choose to like go more in a creature direction and then play like the creature related stuff to draw, or we
We made so many creature decks. I want to do Spellslinger. or more spells.
I agree. Okay.
What's that blue card that I love? That's like you gain control of X target creatures or planeswalkers. I forgot what that was called. Let me
Oh,
look. Mass manipulation. Oh no, it's 2X.
does
So that
that?
means even just yeah.
How does that work with here?
So it's
I didn't mean to click on that, but I mean,
I mean, with copying it doesn't do anything.
yeah. So what is it called?
Mass manipulation.
Yeah, I
Gain
remember this
control of
card.
X target creatures and or planeswalkers.
Seems annoying. Okay, so Archmage, Stormkiln. No. Oh wait, Storm King. What do you think?
When you catch an X and spells, copy it X times. That's actually not bad if we can make a lot of mana. Want to run like Mana Geyser?
Zoanthrope is really good. What'd you say? Zoanthrope.
Oh, I think that's one of the new ones that came out. Yeah, it's the ETB blast something.
That seems good. We can play that. Isn't there one that gets land?
Yeah, Spore Cyst.
We could
Or
play
no, I think it's Sporocyst. That's what it is.
But it might be better to just play the instant and sorcery versions of the cards because, it plays better with the deck. So Rashmi is always good. Rashmi.
I mean, we could also straight up run was it the reflection guy that copies spells?
Niv Mizzet. Which guy?
Riku
So,
of 2 reflection.
hold on. Our commander works with the red guy that doubles triggers for wizards, right?
Oh yeah,
Because it is a trigger, right?
No, it's activated.
No, but it says the next time you cast a spell,
But that's the activated ability.
yeah, okay. So that doesn't work. But we could play Lithoform Engine. We could play Shark Typhoon.
Hey, Shark Typhoon has an X in its ability to discard.
We could play what's the Swarm Intelligence? What's the red one? Double vision. I think this might be a good Locust God deck, maybe, because we're gonna draw a lot. Because our commander can copy things. What else? Do we want to play things that make creatures? Like that make tokens? Oh, we want the things that make stuff cost less. We want Brawl. What's the name of the red black guy?
Oh, we already got Crackle Power in there. The which one?
What's the red blue guy that's the Brawl?
Oh right. Where is he? Sorry, 1 second. I'm trying to find him because I completely forgot his name. Oh, there he is. Vadric with a K. Astral Archmage.
Jesus Sanctum.
Yep. He said there he is. He said Vadric. Thanks.
Okay. All that seems good.
What's that card that makes a treasure for each land your opponent? Is each land
Brass's Bounty?
Brass's Bounty?
No, that's just you.
That's just.
It's just your.
Maybe that's not as. Oh, I guess if we ramp enough, like, because we want to do some spelly stuff. So I like that. I like it Jessica's Will.
Well, because remember, our commander does just make 2 manas, so we can play big spells easy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jessica's Will, and then we could play Reiterate. No, not Wind Scout.
Oh, we could play the Rouseric because we have the expansion explosion.
Yep, and we could play Fury Storm. One thing I like in decks like this is Wilderness Reclamation. It's very important on tap. Alchemist's Refuge.
Seaboard Moon's also really good.
Yeah, we can play that too. We want to make sure that we keep a good amount of X spells too.
Yo, this actually might be a decent Lightning Greaves deck to activate our commander right away.
Seems good.
Like if she ever dies and we want to replay it.
Seems good. It's $8 now? Is it because of that commander?
It's
Probably.
just
No.
that good. Oh,
Yeah,
you know, because
there's a new white creature that it's another thing that untaps all your creatures if you've gone through a dungeon. But it untaps one creature by itself, always.
Yo, what about a mana reflection?
Mana reflection?
I like extra mana, and our commander makes it tap for 4.
Seems good. We probably want to up the X-Spell count. I'm just trying to think of other things that we could play.
All right, so what's the
I'm thinking we just go away from this because I want to play the ramp as not signets. The only ramp I want to play is Decanter.
Where is it? I just saw it.
Soaring.
Commander's Insight. There, that's the other X draw spell.
Oh, Commander's Insight. Yeah, that's another good one.
That's actually, this is a cool one. Actually, this might be a good Electro Dominance deck. So deals X damage to any target, and then you can play a card with mana value X or less from your hand without paying its mana cost.
Sure.
How many creatures do we have that matter?
This many? Why?
I was wondering if we needed a Quarter Calling.
Does Quarter Calling get anything or just green?
Quarter Calling is any creature.
That seems pretty good. Do we want to play with stuff that makes tokens or no?
Yeah, the one I think I would play would be
I have Shark Typhoon.
Yeah, it's
the and Locust God because we're gonna make a lot. We're gonna draw a lot of cards.
The one that makes the constructs that you could bring back all your instant or sorceries.
Oh, Metallurgic Summonings.
Yeah, I like that one.
Did I get Rashmi? Okay, I did. Yeah. Oh, fuck. What's the artifact? The thing that copies spells and makes things cost less. Primal Amulet. Gotta give me some Primal Amulet.
I love me some Prime Amulet.
What about Storm? Oh, I got Stormkiln. Right? Did I not put it? I guess I didn't put it. I know I said it out loud.
Yeah, I thought you did put in. That's why I didn't say it. Yeah, Stormkill. And Birgi if we're doing combo shenanigans.
I mean, Birgi's just a good card.
Yeah.
And then I want the ramp to be instant sorcery related so it works with the deck.
Yeah.
There's got to be like some things that like get lands.
I was gonna say Green Sun Zenith, but like we don't really have too many creatures.
Yeah. I also put Goblin Anarchomancer, but we'll see how relevant it is after.
Man, that's all spells though. They can be pretty nice if you have a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it makes our commander cost one less.
Got our seasons passed.
Oh my god, Season's Pass. What am I doing? I should just retire.
Bane fires where like if it's X or more, it can't be countered and the
Well,
damage can't be prevented.
we were just yeah, we were looking at how many relevant green creatures we have. And right now it's not that many, and some of them have X, so they're not even good off of Green Sun. Like the only one we would want is Seaboard Muse and Rashmi, and that's it. So I don't think Green Sun's good for this until maybe we get some more. What's up, Derek? What'd you say?
Oh, I was saying, Bane Fire is another X spell that deals damage, and it can't be prevented or countered if it's 5 or
Oh, we
more.
could play. Hold on. So Shatter Skull Smashing is good. Shatter
Yeah,
Skull
but that
Smashing.
that usually counts as in our land
That's a
spot.
lot.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I just want to get them out of the way. Seagate Restoration. Valakut Awakening and Valagate Recovery. Valakut Awakening. Valagate. Oh, it's Salindy Vision. Got a lot of good MDFCs for this deck. Shatter Skull Smashing's great because it gets copied. We don't have to do Valakut Awakening. I think that's too many.
what about Animus Awakening? Did we get that one?
What is that?
So reveal the top X cards of your library. Put all lands among them into the battlefield tab,
Oh,
and the rest
right,
of your bot.
yes, that. Yeah.
If there are 2 or more instances or sorceries in your graveyard, you untap those lands.
Cool. Seems fun. There is also the card that you can put any number of lands from your deck into your hand, but I don't know how good that's going to be. The intervention card.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how good that's going to be, though.
Yeah, man.
Dryads. Revival. This has been a card that I've liked a lot. And Regrowth, is that the name of the other one that adds shipping?
That's the one that puts something back into your hand.
Yeah, hand, yeah.
Let's get some. Do you want to do like a ramp encounters?
Yes, so the ramp will be Harrow. Cultivate, Kodama.
I like Farseek and our tricolors. They get good lands.
Cultivate and Kodama. Yeah, Farseek.
I'm saying because it's a tap commander with an ability that could go infinite. It does seem that some builds are on the CDH level with Magus.
Yes.
Because you have stuff like Kyora's follower. We get to untap our commander. See you later, Sin. He says it looks like he has to go.
Later.
He has to go check on the power at the store to see if the bills were paid. It's funny, like we're also bringing this whole other part of the commander where it puts a +1 counter on something every turn, but like it's so irrelevant to the build and what we're doing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Okay, so now the interaction, we got Beast Within. Crows
Like
and Grip.
Rift. I know we can't copy Psych Rift, but like
It's fine.
what about a Comet Storm?
Counterspell.
That's just another. I guess maybe we don't need that many damaging spells. I like Comet Storm more than Balefire though, because you can just kill everybody. Nope, nope. I forgot about Stroke of Genius.
That's the old classic.
Yeah, yeah. It's because target player.
So hold on. Interaction. So we want counter spells, which is I got counter spell. So we want disallow.
Mana drain.
Yeah, disallow. Mana drain. Void slime.
Is that mana drain
Sublime
under $40?
Yep. Void slime.
Gotta love it.
Cheaper than Fierce Guardianship, I think. Let me check.
Yep. Yeah, Fierce Guardianship's still really up there.
Yep. I got Void Slime, Sublime Epiphany. I like Mystic Confluence in these kind of decks. Because it either draws or... Mystic Confluence. And then I like Resculpt. And Reality Shift. Okay, that seems good. Any other good creatures we're missing? We got Niv. We got Roshmi, we got Archmage. Got all this.
This the Stone Coil Serpent. Eh. Like we don't really run that many creatures for it to like be super relevant.
I don't think we really need this.
Yeah.
I don't think we really need the fight thing either. I think I like the Steelbane. I definitely like this.
At least it draws cards, and we still get like a copy of it. Even Genesis Hydra is kind of cool. Is cooler.
Yeah, this is definitely fine, and I think I guess this is fine, just because it does a lot. I guess. I don't know. You get two of them, but like I don't know. We'll talk about that after. Okay, so we need to get lands in. Got the interaction and most of the ramp.
Oh, don't forget a Reliquary Tower. We need that.
Do we want to play like a random like Eternal Witness or like Timeless Witness to like do things with Sublime Epiphany or other loops? I don't know. I mean, I have the ones that play better with the deck, which is Regrowth and Dryad's Revival and Balaged.
I guess Eternal can get back anything though.
So can this.
But like yeah, but I guess yeah, and we also have
we have this and this.
And we also have it Seasons Past?
Yeah, so I think we're good.
I mean, we could do the shenanigans with solve the equation, searches for Seasons Past, play Seasons Past, gets search for tomorrow and you get to solve the equation. You just keep getting the loop those back and forth. You keep making plus
Do
mana
we
and
want to
some
play
like
like a study or like a library or anything?
I do like Ristic Study. Library is a little crazy. Tom, what about a treasure vault? Because you could copy the ability with the commander.
Seems good.
It's like I know it taps for colorless, but like I still think it's really cool. We just play
What's
Yavi Maya.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Did you get Manamo's School at Water's Edge to untap a legendary?
Well, I think I did. Where's the land? Why doesn't it ever come up? Yavi Maya Cradle.
It just wants to be mean that way.
Yes, I got Manamo. So
Then
command tower.
Tower.
Yep.
Yep, we didn't forget this time. We got Reliquary. Yep, good boy.
Urborg? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. Exotic Orchid. I'm not even kidding. I was telling Kyle he should run Urborg and Yavimaya in his Kozilek deck because he has a few colorless lands that don't actually tap for mana. I'm like, they would make them tap for mana, like,
Yes.
and there's no reason not to because I mean, I guess it does help your opponents, I guess.
Not as much as it's gonna help you play your weird lands that you're playing. But okay, so then we get into like, what are you doing? Then we get into like breeding pool,
Stomping Ground,
stomping ground.
Steam Vents. You know, this is like the worst tutoring of land colors because
what's the triumph?
it's
Ketria?
the Ketria, yeah, Ketria Triumph. Cinder Glade is a tutorable land.
We could play that, I guess.
Um,
Let me get the basics because we need a good amount of those.
Volcanic Island.
Stop it.
Yo, Taiga is almost at a reasonable price. It's only like
Did you hear
300.
that thing sold out?
The 30th anniversary. You mean when they said that it sold out?
Yeah, I know. Everybody's speculating that because there wasn't even that much foot traffic to the website, and you know how most Wizard sales go. Like, there's so much foot traffic to the website that it takes a while to check out, and people were checking 20 minutes in, and they were having no trouble checking out. So either they like tripled the ability that they've had for people checking out, or else they lied about the biggest mistake that they've ever made in their career.
That sounds like much closer to what it actually is.
Yes. Okay, so
Is it? Like, who was that set for? Really? It wasn't for fans because fans want the real cards.
Derek, they had people from outside the Magic the Gathering community to advertise it. They got like this one Yu-Gi-Oh guy hated off the internet for opening the product, and he had to make an apology video, and they almost got Leonhardt to do it, but he looked up the whole situation that was going on and said, no, I see all the heat that's going on about this. It's like, no, stay away from me. Nobody's been saying good things about it, and Rudy's not even buying anything. Alpha Investments is not buying it. That's saying something.
But he's a tool.
Yeah, I get that, but he's right. I'm not subscribed to his channel, but he is right about what he's been talking about on not buying this kind of stuff. Because I've been kind of watching everyone's content on it. I watched the Commander Quarters today. I watched Rudy talk about it. I'm not subscribed to Rudy, but like I some people were like sending videos of him talking about it because he's gotten message from Wizards about cease and desist and stuff, like because he just like bashes them all the time. But like, I mean, recently it's been good. But okay, the rest of the deck lands. What else do we want to play? We don't want to go too heavy on how many lands, but probably the Battle Ball lands are the next best ones, right?
Yeah, those are pretty good, I guess.
So we can do is
Dream
it
Root Cascade.
Dream Root Cascade?
Oh, wait,
Is
no,
that
that's not. Never mind. That's the turn two land. It's training center. That's what I was thinking of. That set. Training center, rejuvenating springs, and spider garden.
we should probably play one more cycle at least.
I would do like the ones I was just about to do.
Okay, yeah.
The Rockfall Vale.
I don't understand people's complaints about like drawing them turn one. I guess Commander
Yeah.
really has gotten to that point where people consider this bad. And like some people complaining about having to cast 6 mana spells saying that that's too much mana. It's like, what? 6 mana is too much mana?
Dream Root Cascade.
What have we gotten to, Derek?
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? I like my 6 mana spell. Derek, I know I'm like a filthy blue player, but like I'm a Timmy at heart. I love big spells. Like I love my big spells, you know?
And Storm Carved Coast is the last one. Look at the price of just this one.
Sheesh!
It's like the one expensive one.
Listen, they're good. People are learning. They're good, and their standard doesn't make card prices go up, but they're just good. They're good lands. Okay, so that's 21 lands.
Well, standard still hits some price.
We might be able to fit one more because we do need a good amount of basics because we're gonna like copy our basics some tutors and like we need to make sure we have a good amount of forests. We could also maybe just run because we don't really have any other targets, right? Unless we wanted to run the snowlands or like the
Yeah,
tutor.
but I don't. But those do enter tap. I'm just like, eh.
Yeah, I'm not like a massive fan of those. So we need, believe it or not, we're probably the most in red. Oh, no, we can just look down now.
We have a thing for that now.
Yeah. Actually, it's looking like green to me. I'm gonna say it's equal green and red.
It's actually pretty close there.
So 32, 36. Wait, 61 blue pips.
Because we have so many triple blue
All right,
casts.
Derek, we should definitely play the tutorable blue green or blue. We should play the blue red and blue green tutorable snowlands for the Nature's Lore, I think, if we have that many blue pips. We should have more than just.
Oh, also, do we put Soul Ring in this?
I believe I did. I think
Did
I put
you?
that in Decanter.
Okay.
Yeah, your favorite. Look, all the. I know how much you love it.
Sorry, I can't hear you right now.
Sorry,
wait, Tom. We don't need the snow ones because we just have the other ones. It's Tangled Islet.
Yeah, but I mean they're basically the same thing.
But we don't have a snow thief, so I don't want to just do it. And then Molten Tributary.
I think just the green red and green the red blue. Oh no, this one can't be tutored off Nature's Lore though.
Oh right, yeah, but
it can be off Farseek.
Yeah.
We could just play the ones in our colors. What's the other one? The green red.
Wooded Ridgeline.
Even though they're slow, I think it's just good to have it. Okay, so that's up to 31 lands, and I think we have 5 MDFCs. I don't think we have enough basics, so we might actually have to cut those. Maybe just play the green, this one. So, what were those again? This one and this one. Okay, so, because we need to up the basics. Probably 4 of those. I had 4 of those and 6 green. We can cut down on the green because we have a lot of tutorable green. Maybe we use blue so much that because we have that one. I guess that's fine. It's fine, I guess. We're at 32 lands.
And we could go up on our land count.
No, I'm just trying to figure out how many MDFCs we
Oh,
have.
oh, oh, oh.
So we have one, two. I know there's Balagid, so that's 3. And then we did Selindi. Is that the last one? And then I cut the Valakut. Does that sound
Yeah,
right?
because there's one that you did
So there's
cut.
4. So that's 36. That's 5 forests, 4 islands, and 4 basic mountains. Is that enough basics?
Yeah, yeah, I think so. Because a lot of our
That's
tutors
8.
could
Yeah,
could.
that's 8 and yeah. That's like over 10. Yeah, that's fine. All right. So let's see what we're at. I bet we're close. I lied. We're not close. Kill us. All right.
All right, I think we take out Balefire. We cut him.
Mhm.
I think we take out in the spells Balefire.
Okay, Balefire. Banefire, you mean?
Banefire, sorry.
Banefire goes. Brett.
Yeah.
What else?
Um.
We have 21 sorceries. We probably got to cut down on these because we have 40 something instant sorceries. That's a little much. Because I don't think we're really cutting anything here.
No, we're not cutting any of that.
It's
That
only
all
13
stays.
creatures. I like this. I like this because it works with our commander and his ramp. And then all these, like, tell me an artifact that you would cut here. Maybe the Lightning Greaves, but I like this. I think our deck needs this. I want to be able to play my commander and use it immediately. And I don't want to play the other ways that you can do it. And I like protecting our commander too. I think all this stays. This untaps our commander and is a mana rock. So, like, we can argue to not play that, but it just seems really good.
No, that all stays.
So, like, I don't, like, maybe this, but everything else is like, maybe the Locust God, but the Locust God feels like that's an alternate win con for us.
No, we can keep that. Yeah,
Because
I wouldn't touch any of that stuff.
we're gonna draw an ass load in this deck. We
have more
copied
than
Blue Sun Zeniths. You know?
Yeah, no, we don't need it. We can keep all that stuff.
And then,
The stuff down here is where
and
I
then
think that all
everything
stays
here,
too.
like
Yeah,
at,
let's look at spells. Let's trim out some spells. Let's see
Okay.
what. So, where's our redundancy stuff? So, like, we have how many draw spells? So we have 1, 2. Let's look down.
3, 4, and then do we have any down here? 5.
5.
Wait, that draws right? Yeah, 5.
Yeah.
But this is one of the better ones.
You know, so I
5.
don't want to lose too many draw stuff because draw stuff's good.
Yeah, I think 5 is like where I want to be with. Oh, and this too.
Yeah.
So that's 6. Does Stroke get cut?
Yeah, we got Stroke.
Because it's also target. It's also target player.
So people can swerve it. You can't swerve the other ones because
Commander's Insight. You can. It's target. This and this is target player.
Right.
Yeah, but this one you can't. This one is target player as well because it has to target. But this one's also good because it copies things.
Yo, imagine us doing a Storm King's Thunder copied like 3 times for 6, and we brass his bounty.
Yeah.
And get the infinite mana.
Storm King's Thunder seems really good. We're not playing a lot of good ways to untap our commander. I kind of just want to think about running. I want to put it in the maybe board.
What about Elixir? 1,000-year Elixir.
I was thinking the enchantment over that. That just pays 1 to untap her. I think that's a little better.
Does it give it haste too?
No, I was just thinking of just because you can use it more than 1,000-year Elixir, right? Because we don't use haste with anything else, right? We don't have a lot of activated abilities.
No, it's just for would be our commander.
Yeah, I was thinking of what's the pay a blue to untap a creature and it goes infinite with everything.
Penmanzor?
Yeah, Penmanzor. I was thinking about that stuff, but it's probably not even that relevant. Using our commander once a turn is probably good enough. And we do have Seaborn Muse, which is nice. Oh, we could do Sphinx of the Second Sun. That's not bad. I do kind of like Sphinx of the Second Sun.
I do like Sphinx too.
Not to add more cards, but untapping our commander's good. Do we want to Wake in the Woods?
Yeah, that goes plus so much mana.
This
it's like uber rare. Yeah, I like those.
Brass's Bounty?
Yeah. Crackle Power Wind.
That's a way to win.
Yeah, Curse the Swine, just sometimes giving them a bunch of 2, but then also it gets rid of stuff, and like I'd rather have a 2/2 than like a Kozlik.
Mhm.
Maybe mass manipulation is just like we don't need it. It's like a big mana sink, and like, eh.
Yeah, and four blue in a 3-color deck. That's rough. We could maybe cut the regrowth because we have we have a lot of ways to return.
Yeah.
Uh, so considering that we're also playing Commander's Seal, we can maybe cut one of the ramp sources. I'm just trying to think which one it's gonna be. Is it Cultivator Kodamas, maybe?
Yeah, because they only get basics, and everything else will grab our dual or tri lands.
Then anything else down here? These are
Let's go up.
lands.
Yeah, let's go up into instance. Let's just take another look through those.
That's staying. All the lands are good. How many counter spells? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is good.
Maybe Electro Dominance is just cute. Let's just play 2 spells, but if it's like an X spell, we don't get to play the X spell.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah.
And I like it. I always want it to work, but like it doesn't. Well, it does, but like, eh.
Uh,
Maybe we don't need Court of Calling. Like our
maybe
creatures.
we cut one of the creature reducers. I think we can cut this one, right? Do you think this is better than this or no?
No, actually, because we have much blue, we have Goblin Archaeomancer may not hit as much,
So just
but
go.
like, because kind of blue is our big color here, and I'd
But
rather
maybe,
just a
but maybe
generic
we can
instant.
even cut one of these because we have Primal Amulet, Jesus Sanctum, and 1, 2, 3. So I think maybe even the Electromancer goes.
But it's really cool though because with our X spells, like we could end up paying like 0 into X and still get it for like 4.
Right, we have 5 sources of making things cost less because you could choose not to flip this. Seems good to. I
You
guess
gotta
we
be
just get
careful with Archmage. He could
maybe
actually deck us out
maybe we don't play Berkey because we're not like that kind of deck.
until we're that type of deck, and you're like, no, I wish I had Bergie. But true, you have to play something to
We're,
make Bergie good.
yeah,
Where the reduction.
we're not really storming. We're kind of like value, you know.
Okay, now what are we up to?
Uh, 3
Three
more
more. Okay.
cards. I like everything here. I like all of this. I like all of this. Hmm.
Oh yeah, it was Court of Calling. I think Court of Calling maybe is just okay. Like besides getting like maybe a reducer
Derek, I can
second
tell
son.
you the one. I mean, you know this from playing decks, and I didn't mean to cut you off, but the one problem with these kind of decks is a lot of the time you don't want to play your permanents to leave up interaction. So if I'm getting to put out my Niv Mizzet rune or like a value creature at instant speed from my deck instead of having to play it, and I still get to keep up interaction, that seems pretty good to me. And getting 2 things, like if we're like getting this or that or that or that or that, like there's the stuff that's left is worth it. The only thing that we don't tutor is this, and everything else is pretty good, right? Like I can see a
Yeah.
world where we just get that and that, and I'm happy, or that and that after. Like we have a lot of just solid things that Court of Calling does, and it also has Convoke, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think that just stays because getting something into play at instant speed seems cool. It's kind of strong actually. Uh, farts.
I actually really like this deck so far.
And it's very cheap. Look at that.
A lot of that's probably in its land base.
Yes. 142.
So you minus that out of its what, like 400 price. It's
91.
like
91 for the sorceries. 113 for that. 41 for the enchantments. 35 for the creatures. That's cheap as fuck. Oh,
yeah,
how
well,
you fallen. Oh, how you fallen.
yeah.
Oh, our boy. I love him.
People don't know about it.
Listen,
And then
this is one of the most busted cards in the game, and it's only 50 cents, okay? Rashmi is insane. People don't play this card enough. They don't realize it's any first spell you cast during each of your turns. It's so strong. It's like a second Archmage Emeritus.
and you know, Tom, you're gonna hate me for saying this, but maybe we don't need Lithoform Engine. Like if we could pay the 2 mana into it to copy like an insert of sorcery, we could also just pump that mana into the X spell and get that much more out of it. But I guess if you minus
But
3, I guess it depends.
yeah, there's also the copy target instant or sorcery function.
Yep.
For 1 extra mana. And that makes a whole league of differences. Because then if you have Twinning Staff, you're getting double copies.
You talking about how much cheaper Lithoform Engine is now?
Yeah, because thanks to the Dominaria, the new Brothers War.
That's fine. It was overly expensive for no reason.
Check Chromatic Lantern too. That also got reprinted. Look.
Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah.
And also that's from the Warhammer. If you look at, because I'm pretty sure it just, yeah, look, the Brothers War, $3.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. We needed it.
And that was the fancy art for it. That's a little more than the normal one. That was like the blueprint art that I showed you. Because they have like a blueprint art in like a regular one. But no, I think this is just too good. So I don't know. I think Lithoform's too good.
Mm.
Thinking about Ristic Study. Like it's definitely the best card, but we could just not play it.
Yeah, we can cut it. I think we'll be fine without it.
Like you definitely always play Ristic Study, but like for just getting the deck together right now, like we don't have to play it right now. You see, I feel like this deck's a lot better with Double Vision because we're gonna cast like one big massive spell, so like it works a lot better for a deck like this. Like this deck's good for Double Vision. I feel like most instant sorcery decks that play off their turn are good with Double Vision too. Is there anything down here we can cut? No, this seems good. I like this. Maybe because we have the Pest Infestation and the Curse of the Swine, we can cut stuff up here, like maybe the Shift?
I like actually.
No, I want to play Curse of the Swine for the flavor. I know that Shift might just be better, arguably, but like we play Curse of Swine for the flavor, right?
I actually think I like Resculpt just because they don't get something out
No,
of
no,
it.
no. I that's why. What'd you say?
I was saying I think I like Resculpt a little bit more just because they don't get something out of it. I know Reality Shift.
Resculpt they do. They get a 4/4.
Well, I mean, they don't get like a card from it. Like,
Oh yeah. You're right. Yes.
Because they could flip something and it could be something really good, and then like you have to deal with that now too.
Well, it has to be a creature. Remember?
Yeah, like they could do just that.
I know. Resculpt is definitely a better card to me nowadays. 100%. Having that versatility is more important than them getting like a 4/4 that they're going to do nothing with. All right, so one more card. I just want to double check on the amount of MDFCs we're playing. So we got that, right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. So 3 and the one up top, so 4.
All right, we caught one land and we just go for it.
I don't know if that's the. We need the lands.
Yeah, we got a ramp. We don't need lands. I don't want to cut any of these cards. I like them all.
Maybe the jellyfish?
Oh, true. That's another draw X cards, right? I guess he's the worst draw,
Because he's a creature.
and he also only draws half the cards.
Mhm.
I mean, sure, you get a copy of him and you gain some life.
But, like, I think we have enough of that.